Hello everyone. We are back. I'm producing another thing. I know, it's crazy. It's almost like I'm the only one doing this. Anyways, here we are. It's the grand finals of SLOVCT. I have Audie over here. There we go. And yeah, this will be interesting. I would say this will be a fun. That's not the right thing. This will be fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey everybody, welcome to SLOVCT Grand Finals. We got Team 3 versus Team 4. These two teams have been, duking it out for the past few weeks. We've had like 10 teams in total, and there's a massive bracket up early on, and we didn't get to stream all that. But we're here for the finals, and we're really excited to, potentially allow you guys to see what's been going on, and hopefully, have a really good match here. Hopefully, having a best of 3, full 3 games, might be 2, and I can go to the gym after. But we'll see, right?
Yeah, it remains to be said. Anything can happen, right?
I hear bands right now. I don't even know what I'm like listening to. It's just like back and forth, and I'm just getting lost. So.
Yeah, yeah. What do you got? What do you got in the bands? What are they? What have they determined so far?
Currently, they've banned Bind. They have banned Fracture. Map 1 is Ascent, and Map 2 is Haven. So. Map 1, Team 3 attacks first, according to chat. So,
nice. Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Can't wait to see their comps. What kind of plays will be, played out
Team
on.
3 attacks first. No way. I have to swap the overlay. No.
Ascent is a great map. I would say it's one of the most balanced maps in Valorant. Ascent is the one map that hasn't been changed, has been really edited. Mid control is what you need on this map, and let's see how these teams, play out with that mid control.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, all things considered. Honestly, looks like they are. Yeah, so yeah, Ascent, Haven, and then they just banned Lotus. It's not a lot of maps left in the pool for them.
Yeah, they've banned Fracture, Bind, Lotus. Yeah, Fracture is probably one of the worst maps in the game. I hate that map. I just realized they haven't banned Breeze, but I don't think Breeze is in the lineup, right? We're using only competitive maps, if I'm right.
Yeah, I think we were using the competitive map pool, so no Icebox, I will say.
Perfect. Okay. All right, and they just banned Pearl. Honestly, personally, I love Pearl. Pearl is one of the best maps.
Oh, yeah.
It's just because it's just a nice little variety. I love how there's a door on the right side. Left side, was it A site is perfect for, Gecko, post plant, and stuff like that. So, but they end up banning it. So, what do they have left?
I don't know. They banned Lotus, Pearl. What is it, Split, maybe?
Yeah, it's probably, Split has been changed a lot. I would say Split is very offensive sided, according to me. Yeah, okay. Map 3 is Split. So we're looking at first map is going to be Ascent, which will be very interesting. We'll move on to Haven, and if it is a 1-1, then we'll go on to Split.
Yeah, and speaking of looking and moving on here, let's take a quick look at the bracket. This isn't, there's 2 games that got kind of cut from this that are pre-quarterfinal, but just kind of, I actually don't know the score lines for each of these games because, again, the flow of information is a little scuffed. There's a certain individual, Brian, for that.
No shade to Brian. He is
no shade to Brian.
Yeah, we love Brian. He organized the entire tournament. Balancing this tournament was extremely hard, and I'm glad we got to the finals where we are today.
Exactly. So yeah, and on the line. So I actually have it right here. But we got some cool hats from TSM.
Ooh, TSM hats. We love TSM.
Yeah. Shout out TSM. We are a TSMU partner. So shout out TSM for sending us these hats. There's 5 of them for the 5 players per team. And we still have a bunch of Juvie. I think you see the box behind me. So those players also get to take their pick at that. And yeah, it's a little free stuff, right? Who doesn't like free stuff?
Yep. Keep in mind, this is the first, Valorant, first ever SLOVCT, so it's just gonna get better from, now on. We're gonna have a lot more events. We're gonna have a lot more Valorant, competitions and just better prizes.
Yeah, looks like we're getting into the game now. So let's take you all over to the game.
No, my mouse is moving around. All right,
I
we're
hope
looking
this is
at.
correct. I think it's flipped.
It's flipped. Okay,
Is
maybe
it
we should.
flipped?
Maybe we
I
should.
don't know.
Can we
You
get
know
a?
these rosters better than I do. Who's on team 3?
Let me scroll. I mean, if I alt tab, you lose stream. Maybe you should scroll through VC to check real quick.
That's something I can't do. How will you lose a stream if you alt tab?
Because it freezes, right?
It's your game. Well then don't run the game at full screen.
Well, it's running on full screen. Too late.
Skill issue.
I mean,
It's fine. It's fine.
Let's go through settings right now. All right, we're looking at team 3 is on the right and team 4 is on the left. You're correct.
It is swapped. No.
We got a confirmed matchup on the left with Reyna, Cypher, Brimstone, Sova, and Jet, which is a very interesting comp. I don't think I see really, two duelists on one team a lot these days, so.
Yeah, I think the 2 duelist is not really that popular anymore. Which kind of makes sense, right? Like especially with like a lot of the newer like agents can essentially be duelists of their own, while providing non-duelist utility. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because if you have if you had another initiator, that flash would be a lot stronger than, let's say, like a Reyna flash. So seeing these executes come out of team 3 or team 4 would be very interesting. I do like team 3 setup a lot. You got a Jet for entering and just getting those shots on. You got a KJ for setup, and the thing went away, so I can't tell anymore.
Well, you still see the teams up top.
Yep. There's no autoplay in Valorant, so I'm just gonna have to manually click through everything.
Yeah, I mean, no directed cam. This is not unfortunately not League of Legends, but yeah, audio on the cams, on the sticks.
Should I increase the what is it?
You change your colorblind settings to be.
Yeah, let me do that. Colorblind settings. Where are they?
Okay. General.
There we go. Red default crazy.
Right,
and I will change my graphic settings after. Isn't that awesome? All right, we're looking at a start split push on. We got 3 people on B, 2 on A. Let me actually click the right buttons. I love this mid presence with the KO and the Omen going in. I think mid control is the biggest thing on this map. And if you don't have that mid control, you start losing sight.
Yeah, and you see them slowly walking up Jelly, taking the peaks, going in the tree. Personally, I'm not a fan of taking it slow on pistol. Great opening pick, the Zeal.
Yeah, I mean, you can trade that off. That's very fatal to this push.
Yeah,
Jet on site with heaven control.
Since they know what the spike is, they take that out immediately. Oh, funky monkey.
The triple out heaven. That's a very good play. Most teams I always see, it's just 1 out and 3 people. You can't fight that all at once.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, right? 10 teams to 2. These are the best of the best we have in the event. Defuse starting, lineups going now. Top starts out, 1 player remaining. It does not matter. Team 4, clean retake, only losing 1 player. You're gonna take the first round.
No, yeah, that retake was just very well done. They all pushed out together. They made sure they got trades off, and if you're not doubling up or tripling up, you're not going to be winning those fights. We saw that Jet, you couldn't get that trade on Jet in tree, and that was very fatal towards that push in. So really, really well played by a team. Was it 4?
Yeah, team 4.
Yeah. We're looking at a towards B push from team 3 here. I love how they're still split pushing. They're not committing to something here. When you're on your save buy, you got to get those picks and then move out.
Ooh, classic Ares spam. Ares Odin spamming through that. Tried and true strategy, but doesn't get any kills. Team 3, they're playing with their lives here. A little risky, I would say. Yep.
1 enemy remaining.
As then goes out, gets 3, gets taken out eventually, but the damage is done. You take away 1 gun, all things considered, not the world's worst eco round coming out.
100%. No, I think team 4 played that exceptionally well. I think when you're on your bonus, you have to make sure you're getting those picks, and not pushing out is not pushing out is very important, and when you do push out, you're gonna start giving those guns away, and they played that really well. They pushed together. That is a Riot gun buddy with fresh rug. I'm jealous, but
Dude,
really
I
well done
have
there.
my Riot gun buddy on a default Vandal.
So why don't I have a Riot gun buddy yet?
That sounds like a you problem.
All right, Tarsa, you're gonna give me that gun buddy right after, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anyone at Riot. Gonna be a tough sell. Speaking of tough sells, this bonus will be a little. It is always difficult to win, but Team 4 has proven they can make magic happen. Team 3 is slowly inching their way towards B, able to isolate the Cypher, just barely avoiding all the util. Fresh rug getting 2, walking into the site. Luckily, trades one back, but the site control is all for Team 3, and it doesn't really matter what you got cooking in the kitchen. Things are not looking that good for Team 4.
Awesome, push onto site. They got their picks. They got on site, and they ended up getting the people on. They trapped them on site and just fully sandwiched them, which is very smart. And that is Valorant. You got shot through a smoke. That happens. Maybe the gun poked out, but very well played by Team 3 here. I love how they waited for that Sober drone to come out. You got to get that Sober drone to just clear everything, and then you can slowly push out on site. Let's see how they're working towards the enemy here. All right, they're starting to walk towards B because that obviously worked for them. That's where they got their first, first win on this match. I wonder if we'll get a fight on A main here with.
I realized that the overlay was kind of blocking the health bar. My bad. I have now fixed that. As yeah, we see sort of a slow push in, taking mid control, mid on ascent. Honestly, probably one of the most important mids that you can fight for. Besides maybe like on split, but yeah, Funky Monkey.
That's an awesome lurk pick, yeah.
His way up. Oh, Jelly though, getting a kill on a Fruitlet in the background. So Team 4 forced to shift resources towards B to kind of plug that hole, but it looks like they're gonna be walking towards A.
Awesome pick on that Reyna right there. And now they have full spray.
Oh no, Luckless. Unable to catch the timing, gets taken out, popping the Empress as well. Monkey moves his way in the window, gonna be spraying through the smoke, looking for the Sova. Will not get the kill, but 1v4 is not gonna happen. Yeah, Team 3, they tie it up.
No, it's an awesome play there. I think most teams have once stuff that doesn't work when you're just hard pushing a site, slowing it down and allowing yourself to bait out that util and allow start moving around the map gives you a lot of opportunities. Jelly got that insane pick on B, which allowed them to be like, oh, the enemy team's like, oh, I don't know, where are they going now, right? So with that pick off B, getting that mid control and going through Cat and getting that pick on the Reyna and around tree and just planting, and then they got all wiped out. So great play by Team 3.
Yeah, I think a bad eco coming in. They're just gonna rush forward. Great damage onto Jelly makes the fight a little more hopeful if you are Team 4 on this defense. Running into that eco buy. They're just gonna give up B side. It looks like they're gonna crawl their way in, storming us 4. We'll see if they can get this retake done.
We love that Ares.
Oh yeah, we love the Ares. Look at that. Gonna pick up a kill onto Jelly. So already Team 4 putting themselves in a great position to win this retake. They're gonna storm the guy that's holding from A main. Gudetama going down. Yeah, Vandals picked up now. Luckless getting traded out, but Zeal taking it down. 1v1 scenario. Classic against a Vandal against the world, actually. Not gonna find Atomic Nido, so Team 3, I mean, they almost lost that. They almost lost against the eco buy from Team 4.
No, that was extremely close. I think the biggest difference there was obviously that KJ Molly. If that KJ Molly wasn't there, you could have pushed up a bit more. But overall, just very well, tried attempt at retake from Team 4 here. You got to make sure you're clearing that A main, because if you have someone on A main, that, just can ruin your entire team. So pushing that A main with 3 people and then slowly executing towards site was really well done. Just if they got to do that a bit earlier, it would have been better.
Something I forgot to do earlier, channel point predictions. They are live. If you are in the predicting mood,
gamble. We love gambling.
Gamble your channel points away. It is very simple.
This is a very interesting Cypher cam.
That is a Cypher cam of all time.
Careful now.
Oh, but might find value. The one-way cage from that is gonna find the ult and KO, and the spam comes through.
Body bag.
Yep, he's gonna get knocked out immediately. Team 4 holding this iron wall defense.
Cover going out.
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, okay, okay. There it is. There it is. Atomic Knight able to get a kill.
Standing ahead.
Just try to swing things a little bit into their favor, but I don't think. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get another one. Overall, great round from Team 4.
That was really well played. You got your picks, and they just could not escape that really at all. Sorry, I forgot to show the scoreboard, so here is that right now. We're looking at Luckless with 7 kills, leading the charge. And honestly, the scoreboard is pretty even. I like how, everyone's doing a lot for each team, and can't wait to see more.
Team 4 channeling the economy geniuses of Fnatic. They're gonna be doing the light shield buy. I mean, you love to see it, right? Like, especially against 4 Vandals. Still, right? Still 4 bodies. Still
light shield is meta.
Shot. But yeah, Funky Monkey's taken out on the other side of the map. The lurk for Team 3 eliminated. So
that's a crazy execute. I mean, just Cypher fully ran out there, just got the pick and just won.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of map pressure drawn. Zeal not able to find the kill with the operator, gets taken out before he can run away.
That's a very big hit right there.
Oh yeah.
It's back to being even, and just losing your op that early, front head, that's gonna hurt Econ a lot.
Yeah. We see Ascen's rotated all the way to A, with the Cypher cam. You can still keep your eye on B, especially with the tripwire setup. But yeah, Team 3 still haven't left A main yet. They know where they are. Pressure able to get a perfect kill onto Miz, going through a Luckless. One bullet to the head is all that it takes, and Asin holding it down. 2 kills of his own. Gonna pick up a 4th kill in the round. Walking through the molly just cause.
Managed to give away all those shields straight to the burn.
I mean, he already took some damage, I think. He's already gonna rebuy the shield. Might as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my bad. I mean, their econ is doing fine, even with that op loss that first, with that pick. And I mean, light shields, they are the meta. If you're getting shot, it's gonna end up probably being a headshot. So I mean, might as well just buy light shields at that point, right?
Yeah, look at that. Cypher setup with the one-way lineups. All the ranked Randy's watching. You can use that for your
ranked Randy's. Yeah, I love this op skin. I have this too.
Okay, Funky Monkey up drafting, beating the operator. A knife to the head is always gonna be faster. Luckless getting killed on the jelly, but Funky Monkey dashing in. A site fully in control of the attackers. Getting that spike down.
That is econ value. That is.
Oh yeah.
That is one of the best ults I've seen from a Jet in a while.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the double updraft and you just nail him in the head.
Absolutely. I mean, I see duelists as strikers, and this striker is making a lot out of that ult.
Yep.
One enemy remaining.
The only one in hell. Could be spraying up heaven. Yeah. Miz is just getting collapsed from all angles. That guy is not living.
That's a 4K and a 4K. That's really well played with that ult. That's insane, but I mean, that was a save round from them. So losing that op again, round after round, and then just getting that thrown back at you is one of the worst things. That's the worst feeling. Buying it up and then getting it shot straight into your face, that's painful.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, they kind of had it coming, right? They weren't, you know, they're taking those peaks. They're not winning their ones, so to speak. So, you know, in a way, they kind of had it coming. Looks like the knives coming out for Zeal as the one-way setup. Funky Monkey trying to take advantage of it. As okay, Zeal a little overzealous.
Tried matching up that jet ult, and
Yeah.
I mean, he got opt.
Yeah,
I fully missed that. My bad.
really good. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Funky Monkey.
Shadows traveling.
Another op kill.
Stealing sight.
So, yeah, Team 3, they're going to be looking to storm the site. Me is standing right behind Jenny. Will he be able to come out with some kills? Will they spot him out in time? They don't clear him out yet. He gets the timing. Gets one, unable to get the second, though. And it's a 2v3. Okay, what? Okay, the Molly lineup taking out.
Molly.
Yeah, takes out the spike planner. As yeah, now the spike officially going down. The spam coming through. Not gonna find anyone just yet. As Atomic Knight, he's set up for a perfect timing kill. Because as didn't expect anyone, he does! Oh, and able to confirm the kill. Popping the ult as well. Gonna be looking for another one. Swing out into the op! Gets taken out by Funky Monkey. Last one alive is Cypher and Tree. Gets peeked. He gets one tapped. And yeah, I mean, this is a close game. This is a crazy close game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that op is, you know, that op's gonna stay around for a while. You know, once this team, if this team loses that op, it's gonna go to the enemy team. It's gonna, you know, come back to this team. And, you know, ops have power and ops have value, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks.
I mean, honestly, that was just a clean, simple, beautiful play coming from Team 3, and
Right here.
I mean, there's no other way. There's no other way to put it. They executed well. Let's see if they can do that here. Right, they know that the Cypher sets up on B. They know he has his one ways, his trips all set up. Yet they still push him.
You should run.
I guess that's why they pop the Killjoy. Oh no! Tama very narrowly donating a kill. As okay, fresh run. You need to check your corners, man. You're in the old, you're vulnerable when you're in that position. You got to turn around. You got to look. 5 HP for Atomic Knight. A sneezing from the shotgun will do it, but it does not really matter. Luckless peeking out, and yeah, even with the lockdown, they just aren't able to confirm. Aren't able to turn that into even a plant.
Yeah, pushing sentinels is very interesting, and obviously, you know, you have to have a sort of trump card to, you know, get into sight, and obviously that trump card was, you know, KHA's ult, but Omen, you know, kind of sacrificing his life just for free, kind of, you know, ruined that ult because
he, like, if he just turned around, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
We win. We survive.
If he just spun his mouse around, you know.
Yeah, that's, you know, when you're fighting a sentinel, you have to, you know, use those trump cards, and that time it just did not work out.
Yeah. Running into sight, they're taking the space. No one is outwardly peeking, but there is a Reyna posted up in hell. Luckless popping the Empress, gonna be looking to get some kills. Throws the blind, able to get one immediately. Traded back though, but it does not matter. Funky Monkey going down. Luckless with another one. And I think Team 3, they're gonna be calling the rotate.
Yeah, I mean, this was a very fast rotate, and I think when you're going that quickly, especially when you have mid control, going through spawn just kind of, you know, slowed him down. But it doesn't seem like, you know, Team 4, right? Is that her? Why am I so tripped up by it? Yeah, Team 4 is not rotating, and that's because they have their Cypher util on B. So Omen's going to start walking back towards A, and Team 4 will not be moving back, because, you know, especially with that, like, Cypher util. But actually, I guess they will.
They could. I mean, if they
shocking,
really wanted to. But yeah, Team 3, they're moving back towards A. They're taking
30 seconds
strong
left.
mid control, all things considered.
Shadows traveling.
And yeah, that Omen smoke and the Paranoia.
Here.
Oh, Paranoia not coming out yet, but the Omen smoke should be giving it away. They're going to be hitting A. Oh, but they don't expect
One
it.
enemy remaining.
The lurk coming out. Now,
Spike planted.
so all of a sudden, a 4v3 turns into a 1v2. As in, the last one standing knows that there's someone near him. Yeah. Oh, and he's spotted out by the turret. Cypher
That's
has his
crazy.
work cut out for him.
I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, they're both lined up for him in heaven. But oh, they're lined up in Gen. He's gonna take the drop. They hear him. No one's health. Oh, and they both swing at the same time. He's pinched from both angles.
I mean, you know, on paper, Team 4 should have
Last
completely won that
round
round.
before
But
the
you know,
switch.
just because you have numbers doesn't mean you're always gonna win those fights.
Exactly.
So if you're peeking out of stuff, you gotta make sure you're trading and make sure doubling up those peaks.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't. I don't know what happened there, but again, I think it was the lurk, the Sova coming in for Team 3, and they just never saw it coming and able to get 2. So yeah, Team 3, they guarantee themselves an even half. As we see Asin taking an aggressive position in the B main, but no one's here, my guy. They're all A. They're all A. And that should signal rotate as the hit comes through the KO. That's coming out. Oh, but the orbiter strike to counter. No planning on default. Fresh Rogue to plan in odd position. Kudetama not winning the gunfight, as in coming out on top of that, but 1 HP. Will he be able to pop the ultimate before he goes down? Mies with another one on a funky monkey, but Zeal getting spotted. Ouch. Fruit Glitch just running at them with a shotgun. I love it. And again, 1v1 scenario, as in able to win. 5 HP. That Killjoy turret would have taken him out. Oh man.
That was chaotic on site. I'm
Spike
shocked they actually got that plant down.
Yeah. And a 6-6 half.
Switching
Tarsa, I just had
sides.
word that I think the game is outweighing our voices.
Is it? I can fix that. I can fix that a little bit. I can turn the game back down.
All right, perfect. Yeah, shout out to the boys at UW. Appreciate that.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Well, shout out everyone watching. Get all your friends to watch the stream right now. I mean, it gives us the numbers to prove that, hey, there's demand for this. We can keep this going for next year. Get bigger and better prizes. Show it to potential sponsors.
Absolutely.
Keep going. Make it bigger. Tell all your friends to watch. Tell your friends to watch. And
I mean, if we want Cal Poly Esports to be the best it can be, then feel free to support us in any way and form.
Yeah, which includes watching the ads. I want my 1 cent per stream, okay?
All right, we're looking at 2 on A and 3 on B with a clean execute from the Jet.
Yep, dashing into sight. Standard dash into your smoke. No contact to be had, but as I say that, Fresh Rogue getting taken out, immediately traded. But we had Team 3 not coming on top of those kills. Yeah, I mean, Team 4, they get the spike down, they get the kills they need. 2v4 in favor of the attackers. Yeah, as, Luckless almost able to evade death by crouching, but Atomic Knight pulling down in the nick of time, landing 2 crucial headshots with the classic.
1 enemy remaining.
1v3. Yeah, no magic to be had. Is that a lineup?
Is that a lineup?
I just saw like a molly go down. Like, was that a lineup?
I mean, yeah, it's Valorant. If you don't have lineups, you are probably a normal person. Just kidding. I mean, lineups are probably the way to go. If you're not playing with lineups and you're, one of these support characters, it's just, lineups are just very good. Playing offsite is probably the best thing to do, and playing it out so you can do that is very smart.
I am an avid hater of lineup Larrys. Do not listen to this guy whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, it is true, lineups are very crucial. As the Killjoy utility on B, the Great Paranoia does slow things down a little bit, and the Nanosword's coming out. A lot of damage being taken by Team 4, but no kills confirmed. Zeal going down, though. So a 4v4.
AJ is still on site, by the way.
Yeah, somehow. with the shorty too. I mean, if he could catch a good timing. Yeah, as he hears Mies go down, jump down, tanking the shock darts too. Oh, yep. Shorty always gets one. That's my philosophy. As Team 3 slowly making the way back, they have picked up the guns dropped by Team 4. That's Funky Monkey walking up at Luckless, 28 HP. Someone take out this Reyna. There it is, and now it's a 2v1. Team 3 on the verge of winning an eco here.
Deploying drone.
As the drone comes out. Yeah, I mean, you heard the spike. You heard the spike get defused. There's only one place that Jet can be, but it's all good. Mies punches up and deny the eco win.
I mean, that was a close round. That was an eco on a, that was a buy round, and that was very well done. I think, like you said, Shorty is always good for one, and you know that KJ was going, I'm good for one, and it worked out.
Honestly, that one kill on the Cypher changed things, especially killing Azin. The top frag. You killed the top frag. Like, come on. It's the brownie points that come with it. Contact made on B. Gudetama swinging out, gets taken down, but the mid kill on the Luckless. Honestly, throwing a wrench into the attacker's plans, but it doesn't really matter. They've pivoted towards A. They've taken control of the site, but they're not. But Team 3 not going down without a fight, as Azin picks one up. And
Spike planted.
it's not looking too hot if you are Team 4. As Fruclid with the orbital strike, ready to sack himself in the progress. Actually, no, he's creating a
Venn diagram.
It's a budget smoke.
Placing sentry.
As he slips, he's evading this man, evading death, but Fresh Rug able to catch him in the corner of his eye, taking out that.
Imagine if I died
Honestly,
right now.
I think if I was
So
that
funny.
Brim, I would have
Oh,
just
no, you don't
went for
deserve
it.
us coming back.
There's you have a shotgun, just go for it. Get your one, get out.
That judge has power, and pushing with judges I'm afraid of judges. I'm gonna say it. I hate judges. I hate him in court. I hate him in game. Like, it's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a shotgun player. I'm a Raze player. I am that guy, unfortunately. Yeah, looks like there's some
Technical issues.
It's like
but I mean,
tech
it's
issues. Looks like it's been solved. As we go forward, we good. Uh-oh. Mies on the disconnect tech, it seems.
Oh, yeah. Pause. Yeah. Wait. Can we? How do I do that?
I think no, you can't. You're spectating. You cannot pause. How? It's in the settings. It's in the settings. After this round, this guy's dumb. This guy's never played competitive Valorant before.
Can someone check settings and pause? I mean, he's on their team. I think it's perfectly fine. If not, just do it after this round.
Yeah, definitely a some technical issues happening.
Yeah, I think we should have paused it right before. That's unlucky.
Yeah, but oh, he's back. Okay.
Hey, but this is stuff we learn off of, right? If you don't make mistakes, then you can't really
make mistakes. You
learn
make
off
it on
them.
the first time. But yeah, Zeal
30
scaling up
seconds left.
catwalk. 30 seconds left in the round. Team 3 is gonna have to make a hit soon. Oh, I mean Team 4. My apologies. Has to make a hit soon, but they are on an eco buy. There's not a lot they can really do. Me is gonna be able to pick up one. Picks up two actually.
Ooh.
3. Okay, Mies coming up
10
clutch.
seconds left.
But Gudetama tucked into this corner. 21 HP from Mies. Yeah, he's not going to be able to confirm that plant, confirm the kill. And yeah, Team 3, I mean, look dicey.
Sometimes old
But,
ways are best.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what's really going on back here.
Yeah. the yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe.
Okay, they're vibing. They're back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
personally, I think we should have paused. Right, what you might when the wind disconnects, just pause it. No one moves, and then. Yeah,
But
that's
also
stuff we
like,
can
but
fix
also
later.
they just kind of forgot how to pause.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's on them.
Yeah, nothing us as the TOs can really do.
I love how
Valorant's
those matches
cus-
have been so close, though.
Yeah, the Valorant custom game is not exactly that great.
One day.
Okay, and speaking of great, a great peek from Azin with the spike and everything, just peeking the off, winning the duel. Ult comes out, locations are revealed, and yeah, that's the go button for Team 4. They're gonna be swarming this site as Atomic Knight fighting for his life, fighting World War III out of bullets, but able to get kill before going down. So makes the
That's
job a
an awesome
little
pick.
bit easier as the ult
Spike
comes
planted.
out from Mies. Some way, somehow, able to connect onto Gudetama, taking him out of this fight. And it's a 2v4 retake for Team 3.
I'm really glad that KJ got 2 or 1 there. That's amazing.
One enemy
Yeah, and
remaining.
speaking of speaking of ones, only one player remaining for Team 3. Jelly trying his hardest to make something happen, able to pick up 1 kill. Can he be able to confirm a second one? Almost running into the tripwire, able to jump over it. No one shoots him. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that was a clean hop.
yeah. I mean, I'm surprised no one caught him like while he was in the air.
Hey, I mean, Azin got that op, and I think that op will start, getting traded around. Let's see if that op has value, even though Zeal is currently bottom fragging. But hopefully, he can, monopolize on that op.
Op crutch.
Op crutch jets,
Op
they
crutch.
exist.
Yeah. Maybe Zeal is one of them.
I've been wanting to talk about team comp, and honestly, with less flashes, I feel like it's been pretty even for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, like not a lot of flashes to be had from these teams, and honestly, I'm liking it because I mean, I personally love to see the game. I think that's seeing is the best part of Valorant, honestly. It's not the gunplay, it's not the abilities, it's seeing the game.
That's 2 picks right there on B.
Yeah.
Now Azin's gonna start taking sight.
Yeah, it looks like Team 3, yeah, they're gonna be seeing a gray screen. They're gonna be seeing the spectator overlay as we just see Azin marching into the site. That is a trap wire of all time. I did not know you could do that.
Trips are very interesting in this game.
Yeah, Zeal getting an op kill. There it is. Like we mentioned, op crutch coming in.
I don't want to call it op crutch. I think it's doing great. I mean,
Yeah.
leaderboard is not everything, but ops are very powerful, like I've said before.
Yeah, why land 4 body shots when all you have to do is land 1? Atomic Knight, able to get
One
the
enemy
clean
remaining.
shoulder peek off now. It's only Azin on the site. Gonna get pinched from both angles. Jelly with 3 to finish off this round. And
That round,
yeah, they're just trading blows. It's 9-9.
Yeah, it's very close, and I'm enjoying this match a lot. I mean, Azin is a one-man army. He fully pushed on the B alone, and the rest of the team was on mid. And even though they were, they fully had sight, having to like scramble through mid as fast as possible got them picked off one by just one pick at once. And sadly, team 3 here was not able to use that op really right. So I mean, even though Azin got those picks, they ended up getting picked off while they were rotating.
Yeah, and I mean, just a great reaction from Team 4 overall. I mean, 6-6 half. Now we're at 9-9, halfway through. Second half.
I think I mixed it up. I meant to say team 3 and 4 swap. That's an
Yeah.
early pick.
Yeah,
There
Funky
they are.
Monkey getting value on the operator. No value from Zeal, who did not have an operator, but did not win the duel. Luckless will win his though, but he's getting pinched. I think there was someone shooting him from Catwalk and B main. So yeah, Luckless kind of caught in no man's land there, unfortunately. As a Team 4 on the back foot now. They're gonna have the work cut out for them if they want to win this engagement, win this round.
Okay.
They're looking mid. They are looking mid. Let's see. And they don't really have guns like you see Ferklid walking
Right
up with a
here.
classic.
Last player
Yeah,
standing.
and there's just
Spike down.
2
mid.
people watching that angle. there's really not a lot you can do. I mean,
Sentry.
No, I love that mid control. They knew where they were. They knew that they could just box them up, and they just held their position. They made sure that they pushed them before they went out and just gave away, options, right? Valorant's
Yeah.
always about a game about, trading. It's about a game where, minimizing how many people you have to fight out once. And in that case, you're just making sure you're not giving yourself away for a free pick. Especially when you have numbers. You can't be giving away, 1v1s or, 2v2s. It has to be, 5v2.
yeah, throw your entire body out on this. Looks like they're gonna be maybe setting up for a push out, but it's only a Cypher over here towards A as the KO knife comes out. Gonna be scanning up
Does he know?
the attack. Does he know? Oh, he doesn't. As in, not winning that duel. But on the other side of the map, looks like Luckless will get his one. Can die safely knowing. Fruitclade again without a gun for the second round in a row. Not quite sure what's happening there as another trade happens mid lane.
Last player
Mid
standing.
lane. Mid.
Spike
It's all
down, B.
it's all trades, but now it's down to Zeal. One-man army. Dashes forward, but not going to be able to confirm the kill on the Sova. And yeah, Team 3, they're pulling ahead. I think that's the biggest lead we've had all game is 2.
Yeah, since after that pistol round, it's been just back and back and back.
Yep. So yeah, Team 3 with the biggest lead all game at 2.
Alarm bot out. Bot
Now it's
coming
a
back.
matter of
Alarm
can
bot
they
out.
convert this into 2 more round wins and cap things off without going to overtime. As a yeah, Funky Monkey gonna get spotted out. Team 4 on a really broken buy, it looks like. Likely the call for next buy. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. For Atomic Knight, you're pissed. 149. You're pissed. You're livid. But it's okay. Team's got him. And yeah, Funky Monkey somehow making it out alive through all of that. And he goes into bee hopping into tree. Bee smells someone on the flank as he watches. Oh no, wait. Does he know? He does! There it is. Me's clean peek, taking him out. Funky Monkey now swapping to a Vandal. No more operator in hand. Jelly walks out of tree, able to get that
One
space.
enemy remaining.
Takes out the one in hell. There's only one
Last
person
player
remaining.
standing.
Me's gonna get one. Smoke from the jet will dissipate. And Jelly, not positioned near the spike, gonna confirm that kill. Now, Team 3 at match point.
Yeah, they got their push out. That was these rounds have been
Match
very,
point.
very, very close. It's always like one matchup that ends up deciding the entire match or the entire round really. But let's see if team 4 can really do something to make a difference.
Sentry.
Yeah, I mean, 3 more rounds is all you need to force overtime, and it is standard competitive rule set, win by 2. So we could be here all day once they hit overtime. Like, given how well both these teams have performed, how evenly it has been. Oh, the shoulder peek. Oh, and the wide swing, as in with the Ferrari peek, gonna be able to get the kill on a Funky Monkey, and that's gonna call for the execute from Team 3 into the A site. They're popping the Cypher ult as well. Steel knows there's someone here, gonna swing out, gonna get fresh rug. Already
Spike planted.
already in a really bad position. Team 3, they get the spike down, but they're down 2 players. Now, a lot rests on the Luckless's shoulders, who is positioned up with the Empress. Ultimate not quite expiring just yet. Jelly, if you waited 1 more second even, you would have been able to wait out that Empress, as Luckless getting a little too overzealous. Getting a little too
Last player
aggressive.
standing.
Now, just 1 player alive as in
No,
getting
really,
a kill. And, yeah,
really well played.
that-
Ooh. I always saying, your duelists are your strikers. But I mean, Asin's a Cypher, and he went ahead. He was confident in his aim. He knew that was the jet with the op. The jet with the op that killed him the round before, and jumped mid, shot him straight in the head, 1 tap. That was amazing, and that play is what made that execute on A so strong.
Me is also doing pretty well, I think. for Team 3. As I think we saw Gudetama setting up a lineup there and spawn. Looks like he's not going to be doing that. Oh. KNF almost catching everyone, but they know that there's going to be people here in B main. SLOVCT comes out. Not quite sure who that's on, but Azin with the opping Cypher taking out the Jet, so...
I want to see Azin as a Jet one day in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, if Team 3 had a Jet with op, no more. That is no more. And the KO ult from Jelly is going to force a disengage from Team 3 as or Team 4, sorry. They're running all the way to the A site. Freshbug is here though. He's playing quietly. He's gonna try to catch a timing. He's gonna be able to get one. Cruise goes down. That's the spike.
Down
Thinks
A.
now their push heavily delayed. Now that they have to plant the spike a lot later than expected. 4v4 now for these teams. Zeal. Will he catch this timing on the Gudetama? No. The answer is no. Like 2 ships passing in the night. The Killjoy lockdown comes out for Team 3 as they're gonna try to clear out this lockdown. Looks like it's gonna happen as the 2v2 trade comes through. No bullets. Things look a little dicey. Now the flash, it's all on the luckless 1v1 situation. Oh, great use of the dismiss. Gonna get swung, and Jelly staying calm, and that will be the first.
I wanted an
map.
overtime. I want to
Go
go to
to
the gym, but I
Gym.
still wanted that overtime. Oh my god,
I
that
know.
was really well played by both teams there. No, awesome match right there. That was very close.
Yeah, all things considered, I mean, that could have really gone either way. Considering how close it was, right? Everyone was having even. They were all even, basically until the very end. They were even in rounds, even in everything, and yeah, that's.
I mean, it is what it is. It is the Valorant game. We got hopefully 2 more matches. If this match was this close on Ascent, hopefully we can see that, the other matches will also be close. Seeing that op, come into play and just get
Yeah.
traded around and get those early picks was, just very awesome. And as in, making those plays and getting those, bam headshots, that was awesome too. Really loved both executes from both teams there. So, I mean, even though, you lost, that's something you can be proud of. Are we doing a break, Tressa, before we go into this next match? Or
Do the teams want to break? We could break.
Oh, let's ask. You guys want?
I think at the end of the day, we prioritize our teams. So if they want to break, we'll give them a little break. It's okay.
Sure, yeah, we'll give a 3-minute break. I mean, we can talk a little bit more about that match. Look at potentially the timeline there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw us back into that timeline. There we go. Yeah, I
There
mean, the pivotal moment, right? I think towards like around like 18 or 19 when things really started to swing in the Team 3's favor. Those crucial round wins that
Yeah, I mean, we on offense especially, we saw like team 4 was really doing these like lurks with Cypher, and those lurks were very strong for picks, which allowed them to execute, but it just wasn't really enough because I mean obviously they ended up losing.
yeah. Team 3 just kind of winning out in the neutral at the end of the day. They were winning their ones, they were winning their gunfights, they weren't running out and getting picked. So overall, still just very good, very clean play from Team 3. Really close out that map, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get taken to map 3 if we see split.
Yeah, I want to see a 3rd map. I will go to the gym very late, I guess, but
It's
it'll be worth
okay.
it. Yeah.
If you go to the gym very late, there's just less people. Come on.
You would assume, but hey, we're Cal Poly. We're apparently very active, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water as we really quick. I think I'll throw us to the break screen really quickly. We'll be back in about a minute or 2. So yeah, don't go anywhere. I mean, this grand final is only heating up. So
Yeah, we'll see you guys back right after this break. All right. Welcome back. Hopefully you got your snack, your chips, your water, your Coke, your Pepsi. I don't know. But guess what's next? It's Haven, one of the best maps in the game also. I would say Ascent at the top and then Haven's right under. But we're looking at a map with 3 sites, so expect those strong rotations to happen and some interesting plays.
Yeah. Luck, unfortunately, maybe fortunately, we won't be seeing Pearl this series. It was banned out, so no double 3-site shenanigans. But yeah, I do like Haven. Right? Like I think like the 3 sites each provide something a little more unique. I know personally, not a fan of hitting B. Just doesn't really work out too well, I think, compared to like if you get a strong execute on A or C. Of course, there's some situations where B is good, but just in general, I think that mid control very important.
Yeah, no, I love Haven a lot. I think those A pushes early on when you need to go through A short and people are just camping that with a shotgun or going through like C long. You have a lot of variety on this map. You have really long routes, you have very close routes, and you just have the middle also.
Yeah.
Teams are picking their characters, so we could head to
Yeah,
that.
here we are. Gonna get into the draft here.
We're looking at that Cypher pick from Azin again. Go on, chat. Give me a duelist. Come on, Azin. Come on. Nah, he's Cypher. He's good at Cypher. We're also looking at a Breach pick, or Psych. They went straight to Brimstone and a Reyna or Jet pick. Those initiators are very strong, and I think if they get pick up one of those stronger initiators, like a Sky, that could very change the tides and be very good.
I picked up a snack for myself.
I am hungry. I should know.
Yeah, I honestly haven't had dinner yet. It's 9 o'clock. Like
I haven't either. We're seeing a KJ pick from the right and a Raze pick. Raze nades are very controversial. Let's see if those simulations with those Raze ults work towards their favor. And also a Breach.
Yeah,
I like this. I like the setup. They're swapping out that Breach for a KO this round, and they still have that Sova for recon, which is very important. I think Sova's, sure, we got these new characters like Fade or like other recon characters like KO, but Sova is just very strong. He has that, he has that drone for recon to straight go through short. He has that dart for all sight, and he also has those shock darts for post plane if you want him.
And the ultimate just in general, right? The Hunter's Fury. It's like it pierces through walls. It goes through like half the map. It does 80 damage. So like if someone's lit, finish it off, or you hit someone twice for a kill. And if you're facing a Killjoy, right, takes out the lockdown. So all things considered, I mean, pretty. I like it. I like the pick.
I'm in a Cliff Bar.
I got some Cheez-Its. So, and some water. Everyone stay hydrated.
You gotta eat. You gotta drink. All right, let's see where this we have team 4 and team 3 on the left and right. Is this right?
I think it's right.
Yeah, it is right. Cool. Ooh, a C push really early on.
Team 4 on the left, team 3 on the right. Should be correct. A quick execute coming out. Fresh Rug, double satchel into sight. A little bit faster than the breach stun, breach flash even. That's okay. It allows Team 3 to get that spike down. Nice and early. And yeah, they're just zoning out. Not letting anyone spill out of garage just yet. A lot of lineups coming out. As you see, all the util being dumped where the spike is planted, but no one's quite posted up there, so it doesn't really matter. As now Team 4 making the way out, but there has been a lurk going through mid. Luckless though, able to get 3. My man finding the lineup, make it 4. Fresh Rug is 7 HP. Go for the ace. Do it. You know you want to.
Wait, who won that?
No way! No ace to be found, but yeah, the spike is diffused. I don't know what I just saw.
Wait, so who won? I watched that. I'm technically ahead of you, so that's why I keep on saying stuff and spoiling it, but like, I still do not know what happened there. That just did not register at all.
Yeah. I mean, Team 4 did come out with that round. They were able to defuse the spike just very slightly before they both died.
Wait, so his name's Luckless. That means that, like, and you got 4 kills. So that's skillful. Okay,
Ah.
get it? Yeah. Skillful. He's full of skill.
Ah. Speaking of full of skill, they're walking up. They're taking the execute. They've given up C. They're just gonna play to retake this. As Atomic Knight somehow finding a kill on the Mies. Maybe it was luck. Maybe it was skill. Whatever it is.
They're concussed.
As in on the flank, creating a lot of pressure from behind. Everyone's posted up here. Main and Gudetama able to confirm that kill, but on the site, all the players from Team 3 are getting taken out. Angle smoked off. The best they can do is spam it out, and they will not be coming out on top.
One enemy
As
remaining.
the spray goes in the favor of Team 4, and
I didn't even notice Asin actually switched to a Sky there. That's very interesting. You went off his Cypher. You know, Team 3 has been trying these executes onto Seaside, and they've been really successful. They've been getting their plants done. You know, those raised executes are very strong, but it just seems like their util just is not enough. You know, we've got 2 sticks on site, and people are just keep on dying. Asin's flank there was very strong. He could have gotten 2 there, but you know, he would not have been able to do that if he did not have a Spectre, and they didn't have. If they had Spectre, yeah, they had picks. I can't talk. They had pistols, so we'll see how this works out.
yep, they had pistols last round, but they have guns this round. Asin spammed out a little bit, able to get the dog out, but getting spammed. So already down to 21 health, and I think Team 3 they're gonna be looking to rotate. Which yeah, great call, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's what that's why we love Split. You can put some pressure on a site and instantly just start taking over the rest of the map.
Yep. Yeah, they're walking forward. They're taking their time. They got 50 seconds left in the round.
And running that clock down is very important because that allows you to just execute really quickly, like this.
Satchel out.
Yep, there it is.
Satchel out.
Oh, but Zeal, very good headshot. Gonna get taken out.
Can I
traded.
click on someone without them dying instantly,
Yeah,
please?
wow.
30
Okay.
seconds left.
It's the observer curse. Jelly gonna get one on a food lid though. So already swinging things back into Team 3's favor. There's one mid. Fruitlid has Jelly has not left mid, but he will not catch the timing quite yet. Atomic Knight walking in the long, but they still don't know one is mid.
Last player
Like
standing.
what? He's still just standing there, bro. Push garage already.
Well played. You know, at first I was like, why is my Brim baiting the entire team? You know why he's baiting the entire team? He has his all for post plant. So I mean, even if they fully lost on site, that post plant would have gone in with that free Brim all just hitting everything.
Yeah,
But
the orbital strike, very strong.
Yeah, Jet had that insane deagle shot on C, but if you have your teammates supporting your grid behind you, you can get that trade in and just keep on pushing forward. I hated clicking on buttons there because they just kept on dying. I'm gonna be honest. That was we're looking at
Production.
ping towards C.
It's a production curse.
Yeah, honestly. Ooh, I love how Reyna and Sky are pushing out short here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, Reyna's gonna branch off. They're gonna leave it to Sky. Ajin looking for the flank, but if he continues, he will get spotted by that Killjoy turret. Team 3 has worked their way up towards C, taking space in garage. I'm gonna get spammed through the smoke, taking a little bit of damage, but Zeal holding strong on the side, gonna take 2 with them to the grave as they pour out of the smoke. Atomic Knight gonna catch 1. See, really get the timing. Mies, okay, my guy, jump, crouching
Last
with the
player
Odin.
standing.
As Gudetama, the last one standing, knows that the Sky is in garage. Gonna throw out the Rolling Thunder, but not gonna push off of it.
Got the spike.
Skydog able to create space and now baiting the plant. Asin's worked his way into the site. Does have the
Oh.
health bar advantage though, as he hears the spike going down. Gonna wait a little bit. Gonna a little bit of a tease there, as I'm gonna be wrapping this round. Now, Team 3 on a really bad buy.
That was, I think, the first round where they did not get the spike down. So, I mean, that's very interesting because spike is your goal. Those, they had very good presence on C. They had very good presence on Garage, but, those jumps out with the Odin from Sova and also just that flank was very strong. I love how, they held down Garage. And, I mean, they gave it away, but they were heavy presence on Window, and that allowed them to just jump out right when they were pushing towards site.
Yeah, and weird buy. Looks like a Team 3. They're looking to slam A site with their weaker weapons, trying to take the space as fast as they can. Mies, though, spamming through the wall. Not going to be able to confirm any kills with it, though.
A little bit of damage, though.
Oh, yeah. Team 3, yep. Raise nade's going to be coming out. Shock darts, everything being thrown at this execute. They're going to be walking forward. Stim as well. Some way, somehow. Luckless. Bullets are drawing the Mona Lisa around that guy. It gets taken out. Fruklid with the judge getting two. Gets taken out. Zeal, the last bastion of hope for Team 4. Clutch things out. Does have the knives, does have the dash. Gets one. Now the popping knives, it's all on you. The knives miss, but it's okay. The right click in the air. That's a free gun, by the way.
Flip it and ship it. That was a play. That was amazing.
Free gun, free gun. Raw.
We love that Odin. No, that was insane play by Zeal there, It was still winnable when he walked in. His entire team did enough damage, and he was able to follow through with that. Great job, Zeal.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that...
wow. You guys suck.
That, I mean, like, for all intents and purposes, that right click in the air should not have landed. It should not have happened. But, yeah, I mean... Sometimes you just win. Sometimes you just win the RNG on the spread and just like that.
We're seeing an offense being very strong now, and I'm not gonna, say it's, my advice, but getting that, initiator in is very strong, and I think that Sky's doing a lot of work too. Or wait, no, I'm tripping. Defense is winning. What am I saying?
My man's tripping, getting everything wrong. Oh god.
Spike down A.
Luckless, able to get a pick. They know the spike's towards A. So Gudetama just throwing all the util out on C is just going to be all for naught. Slowly though, Team 3 taking space around the map. Mid included, Funky Monkey working his way up. As Fruitflid holding it down with the judge from long range. As now Team 3, they've made it all the way to C. Zeal not able to confirm the kill. Will dash into safety, able to re-peek. Taking one with him. Topic Knight's going down, and the orbital strike. Gudetama barely able to make it out. My man has 5 HP. Any amount of damage will likely take that man out. Judge coming out. And the molly as well for Foiklid. Gonna get Funky Monkey. Gudetama's still alive. Gets taken out at long last. Fresh Rug, the last player standing. In a 1v3. Gonna spot one over by the platform.
30 seconds
Gonna
left.
take some peeks, but he's not gonna win it out. Luckless winning his ones, and now 5-1 lead for Team 4.
I mean, now we're seeing that, Team 3 isn't really able to, get on site properly. They're getting, killed mid-rotation. They're not even getting plant down. And I wonder if that's, a coordination thing or just, making sure those, smokes come in. So we'll see how they deal with it. Technically, with that raise, with that breach, this should be a very good execute. You also have that Sova. So maybe pushing one site rather than trying to get through Garage and C is the goal here.
They're gonna try to take mid control on this attack again with an eco buy. Not a lot they can really do than walk forward and pray, so to speak.
Ahead.
They're throwing a lot of util onto the B side, but they're not really getting too much with it.
They
B is
almost
going to be the
lined
first
up.
point of contact. Oh my god.
Crazy.
That was almost devastating. They do get the trade, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you are Team 3, any sort of economic damage, you'll take it. You're on your
Look at their
eco.
health. Like, that
Yeah,
was
they'll-
heavy damage.
they're not gonna be like it's not looking too great for Team 3 if they're trying to come out with a win, but you know, dealing economic damage is really all they can ask for on an eco.
Launching smoke.
But they do want to push C, it seems. Gudetama
Spike
walking
down,
forward,
C.
just gonna get immediately peeked, immediately taken out. Now
That's spiked down. You have to play around that now.
30
Yep.
seconds left.
we see the race coming in from long to try to contest multiple
Last
angles.
player standing.
But with the stinger, I mean, there's not really a lot you can do. Just try some shots over at Zeal, dashes forward into safety. See if he'll go for this kill. Looks like walking forward, gonna dash away. Luckless will be confirming that in.
No, Zeal's position on C really allowed them
Let's
to
get
just
these
get that
eights.
pick on, you know, get that bomb down, and everyone has to instantly rush over. But getting those shots in on Garage allowed them, you know, just do a lot of damage, and you know, after that you just kind of breathe on them, you know. But that was their save round, I'm pretty sure. So that's why you
Yeah.
know, you gotta slow it down and wait for those picks.
Yeah, there's two ways to go about Nico. You can full sprint slam a site and hope you just overrun whoever's on it, or you just play slow, get a pick or two, pick up their guns, and then hit a site. It looks like they're gonna go for the run it out of sight strategy now on their full buy, as we see everyone from Team 3, they're funneled into the tiny choke for C Long. Me's popping the Hunter's Fury, gonna be finding Duelist, Fresh Rug taken out now. Team 3, they're gonna start to rotate. They
Shot down.
want to show presence elsewhere on the map, but they're still looking towards C. Luckless posted up mid. Will Jelly expect this? Will he clear that corner when he peeks that? Only time will tell. Looks like two ships passing in the night. Not quite. Jelly not going to be checking his
Spike down
corners.
mid.
Spike is down mid. Which
They
there's
gotta
no
end
one
up
else.
running back
There's
that.
no
yeah.
one near it.
They gotta get it back.
Yeah, this is.
I honestly, did he know he had Spike?
Who knows? Either way, that's just not a good scenario if you are Team 3. As, yep, Team 4 just going to hold angles far away, all the way back on
30
site. As
seconds
it's popping the dog to clear it, they're going to blast it immediately, but still getting the concuss out. The flash as well, the intel being gathered. Like you already didn't know they were there. Atomic Knight swings out of window, gets one, gets two. Suddenly things look really winnable if you are Team 3. Rolling Thunder onto the two players from Garage. The updraft,
10
I don't
seconds
think will
left.
save you. That's just to slow down the rotation. Get that plant down, gets the spike planted. Now it's a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
He
Flash
flashed
is
him.
good, and Zeal cleaning it up with 2 kills.
He flashed
Team
himself there.
Yeah.
Very interesting play. I think that was the first time this entire match that Team 3 have planted on B side actually, and I'm shocked they haven't actually started going for that more. I think B, you know, potentially going towards A or going towards B could be a good option. You know, clear that A short with Boombot and push onto side, get that plant down could be really good. Because personally, I think that A, you know, retake is very hard. So I'm shocked they keep on, you know, just slamming C as much as they can.
Yeah. That was certainly a flash of all time for Team 3.
Flash, that was the flash of all time. No, you know, it's fine. It happens. You know, you can't really be on your A game 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Alarm bot out.
Team 3 showing heavy A main presence, but looks like they're just going to back off. They're going to start to creep their way through grass, through mid. They're trying to take this fast. See them walking, already running even. Me's tanking some damage from the turrets, I mean from the nades. Gonna get taken out by Jelly some way, somehow. He had the lead on him, but unable to connect the shots to the head. Now, 3v4 in favor of the defenders. As Kudetama posted up backside, they don't really know.
Last
He is
player
just gonna get
standing.
spammed out. Just one player
Spike
remaining.
down,
Able to get the
B.
aftershock out though, so a lot of damage being pumped out. So things still looking really winnable for Jelly if he's able to isolate his fights. But yeah, the Sky healing coming
Those
in.
1v1s are everything.
Yeah, that Sky healing coming in. So the Reyna back to full health. Ooh, and not gonna be able to win it. 8-1 for Team 4. I mean, this.
I'm gonna be honest. I think
Ooh.
they planted on B and they this site exists, and then they went for a push there, and I think that's perfectly fine to do. I'm honestly, even though Breach or Brim has his ult there, I don't think it's really worth having him, kind of check your flanks. I think if you had done alarm bot better, that would be a lot better than just making your Brim check flanks, because if he was on site, he could have supported your entire team. So it's finding that balance between having him as a useful character or just keeping away for that ult. And they really didn't expect him to die that fast on site, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, once again, a weak buy for Team 3. Likely trying to channel the 9-3 curse. Spamming out that wall. Me is just going to B-hop out of the way. Gudizama picks up one on the Acid, though. As we see the nice shot exchange in the chat, so. Team 3 gonna get maybe getting a gun of their own. As they run towards C. Do they know Mies is scaled up, though? Ooh, he's going to swing it, but not quite going to get the kill. Mies, 1, 2, and 3 as they all line up. Just a killjoy now. Comic Knight with the Sheriff and a Dream. Gonna get his one. Yeah, you can say he got his one, right? But not really gonna be able to find that much more. Getting pinched from the back. Oh, and the timing, not in his favor.
That was an interesting round. I am very shocked how Funky Monkey, not Funky Monkey, sorry, Frog Mies was able to stay alive in garage there. Man fully peeked out. He doesn't have a flash. He's a Sova. He peeked out, got damage done, and went back in perfectly alive. Rotated all the way to see Cubby and just mowed them down. That man is invincible, and I think that's what really won that round for them.
Keep it cool.
Yeah.
That's how you survive.
They do have a lockdown for the attacking team, though, so looks like that's what they're going to play for. They're running it down. Hey, it's been a good while since they've been here, but Luckless is there to meet them, and Sewer does finally get taken out, but it is already a 2v4. So, things not looking great, especially if you lose your gunfight like that. Flash, recon, drone, everything. Coming for that raise. Able to get one, not gonna get the second. And man, it's looking rough for Team 3.
Hey, I mean, it's not over till it's over. You still got all of your defense that you can actually back on. I think that A execute really failed because Reyna got a really good pivot on or hold on A short. You need to be pushing 2 or 3 people down there and maybe utilizing that boom bot to take space, because those A short with Reyna, that you can't trade that. So that's what really shut down that entire team. And when he started rotating out, they already had long control too. So it makes a lot of sense that they lost that fight.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, it's not over till it's over. I was playing it unrated last night. We were down 2-10, come back to win. So it's not over till it's over. As Luckless opping on C. They're gonna throw a lot of util at the Reyna. Hunter's Fury, raise paint shells, everything. Not gonna confirm the kill.
I love how much space Mies is taking here.
Oh yeah. Mies has scaled up. Do they know? Do they know? They don't, but he can't connect the shots. Oh, able to get one on during his spray, but not gonna get the other. Now he's being popped by Zeal in the background for Team 4. As yeah, they're gonna make their way onto the A site. Killjoy lockdown comes out. As we see all the defenders posted up on the site itself. So they're gonna have to back off of this. Back off of the site. There is a little window of opening. Atomic. Oh, unfortunate. I was about to say Zeal caught in that corner. They could util him out, but yeah, able to get one detained. I think that kind of made them a little bit antsy, a little excited, and yeah, that kill.
He popped that ult, and he did not, take that time to just scare him off. And that op was just straight up staring. And I guess that's what you have to do. I mean, that's the issue with Reyna, right? Even if you pop your ult, that Reyna will keep on watching. Think their aim is good enough and just get that shot in. So
11-1 half. I mean, that's just devastating.
Hey, I mean, we might be at a game 3 here. We probably will be at a game 3. Let's be real. Unless they got an iron wall of defense, but with only a KJ and. I mean, they do have a Sentinel, so let's see if they can really monopolize on that.
I think if you're Team 3, this is when you start hitting the crack pipe. This is when you start going crazy with your comps, right? Everyone buy a frenzy, run out C-long or something. Like you gotta start cooking if you wanna try to come out with a win. And certainly a standard hold coming out for Team 3. Speaking of running it down, that's what Team 4 will be doing. Zeal able to entry onto the site, gets taken out, immediately traded though. Everyone has rotated over already. Funky Monkey, some way, somehow, staying alive, staying unflashed through all of it. The kills come through. Luckless able to get his one. Now it's just Atomic Knight against the world.
Spike planted.
As he slowly walks up, flicking his mouse every which way. Doesn't know where to look.
Hey, without
Team
recon,
4.
you wouldn't know, right?
Yeah, true.
Match
And
point.
yeah, Team 4 is on match point.
You know, this whole matchup has been very interesting. You know, last team 4 fully lost that match, but it was like very close. You know, round 18, it was like that's where it really split off. Here, this is a one-sided domination here that we got going on with Team 4. So I'm very excited for this third matchup. You know, as much as people say like matches or maps don't really, you know, it's the players, not the maps. But here we're seeing a big difference. Maybe that was just a warm-up game.
Yep. Team 4's finally warmed up now. Zeal going for the execute onto the side. Jelly able to get a kill. Gudetama gets that trade on the... Not the trade, but gets the kill on the Zeal. So already Team 3 up on players. Those paint shells extremely well placed. Gonna be taking that Sova extremely low, and Jelly
Spike down. Mid.
coming up, gonna be the hero for his team. But the Reyna with the Phantom, still gotta respect that. Has the Empress, could choose to pop it and win the round for his team. Gudetama with an aggressive peek, but buys just enough time for Funky Monkey to come up from behind. Team 3, they stay alive.
You know, that was very confusing. That was very back and forth, and that buy was worth it for Team 3 there. But now that they fully lost the entire team, you know, that's something you have to factor in. Sure, you saved your, I mean, I guess you did save your life, so it was worth buying. But this next round will be very, very hard for them to come back.
No prisoners.
Yeah, right. They're gonna be pushed to the force every round. Right, every game's match point. Every round is last. So unless they get a decisive win, it's gonna be hard to get the economy flowing into their favor. Nice right, able to take out that alarm bot as they're just spraying it down. Zeal walks up, somehow gets the kill. No one's able to trade him, but it's okay. Yeah, fresh rug coming in from spawn, picking up 2. Team 3 put themselves up in a 3v2. And as Team A rotate. As Team 4 rotates to A, it looks like Race is here to match. But oh, Azin, clean headshot. Didn't get to see it, but wow. Great connection
Scanning ahead.
with the Marshall. And now it's a 2v2 retake. Anything can happen. They know roughly where the players on Team 4 are. Oh, Azin creeping around that corner, able to connect to the head. Now it's just Funky Monkey against the world, and he does not see
Attackers
the brim
win.
on his right.
What a match! What an interesting match. I did not expect that to go one-sided after that first match. Then,
Yeah, I mean that was quite the one-sided affair. I don't think I expected it either, but hey, that sets us up for game 3. I mean. This
is game 3 on Split?
Game 3 is on Split, I believe.
Okay, I mean Split is a very, very interesting map. You know, you got your very one-sided offense. You got your, you know, interesting defense too, and that map got changed a lot too. So I think they have to substitute one player though. Let's see if they have that figured out. You guys can just watch me type it up because
I'll just throw it back to cams. I'll just throw it back to cams. No biggie.
You know.
We'll see how that substitute situation's looking. I mean, ideally we can get someone else that's not you.
I don't know. I want to play a little bit. No, that'll be for the next tournament. Hopefully that we'll have in fall quarter. So
Yeah,
feel free to check.
you heard
that
it.
out.
You heard it here first. First time out of the board chat that yeah, SLOVCT. We're planning it to be recurring in the fall from here on out. So
We might have. We'll also have scouting grounds, right? So that's gonna be another tournament.
oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. We're setting up for next year already. I mean, right? We're most of the way done with the quarter. We're most of the way done with the year. You know, new board members coming in, old board member, you know, and we have some board members graduating. But all overall, you know, we got goals. We're going for them. We're trying to sort out the substitute situation. While we do that, you know, I think, you know, everyone take a breather. I mean, this is going to be an insane map 3, so don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss it.
Hey, but before we hit that break, I just wanted to say, if you're interested in Valorant, if you're interested on being potentially on board and organizing these events, feel free to, you know, hit me up in DMs, hit up, you know, Tarsa in DMs. We can talk to you about, you know, potentially being on board. Sure, applications happen, but you can hit us up too, and we can potentially open positions just for you. So let us know. But otherwise, we'll see you in a bit for our next match.
Yeah.
my Discord person. Oh, leaks. Oh, oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
We're
I just heard
back.
that their Discord's not handing out favors, so I can't get audio as my tag. So we'll just see. Here's
Unlucky.
some luck.
It's
Unlucky.
okay. It's okay. Just hope that you'll get it.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. Let's look at this matchup. We got 2 new subs for teams, right? I don't remember their names. Is it Eligma?
Ligma PP
Okay.
subbing in on Team 4.
I love the name. Yeah, so we're seeing Luckless is on Raze. Raze on Split is very, very strong. You got these tight corridors that you can throw your nades into and, you know, get those free kills. So I love the lineup that we got here. We got Skies on both teams. Psych, we got a KO now.
Choose your
But,
agent.
you know, we got a Sky on the team on team 3. And we also have Jet, Cypher, and... Wait, that is team 3, right? I'm not tripping. It's not. We need to swap the numbers again. Tarso. Well, yeah. So I mean, Team 3 is actually on the left, and Team 4 is on the right.
I went to get some food.
Okay. No, you're good. Yeah, just swap it up real quick. But no, I love this lineup. We got 2 Sentinels on, or we got a Sentinel on each team. We got KJ, or technically if Sage counts as a Sentinel, but we got KJ and we got Cypher. Very interesting that Team 4 is not using a Sage. Sage is very strong on this map because of that mid control, but recently people have found that, you know, just breaking that wall and just pushing in later has been also very good too. So
Yeah,
we'll see how this really works out.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? As I forgot to get Trials 6. Unlucky.
You can run back real quick. I can delayed shotcast. That would be interesting. Yeah. Oh, seems like they had presence on B, but they're going towards A now. We got 3 people on A with, you know, our KJ set up on B. So this is going to be a very fast execute, as you can tell with that instant Skybird.
Don't worry, I'm here. There it is. Immediate flash. Me is going in. Dash forward from Zeal. Just gonna walk forward. Ligma PP though. Gonna pick up 2, make that 3. Holding it down on the
Enemy
site.
remaining.
Unable to pick up the 4th.
Spike down A.
It's as in against the world. And this Cypher is just gonna get found. There it is. From the sky, the Batman peak coming out from Atomic.
Yeah, that was very well played by Team 3 there. You know, when you push A site, you have to make sure you're clearing site, and A site has a lot of different angles. You got your, you got your cubby, you have heaven, you have elbow. You also have, you know, all of A site and just corners on there. Having someone on site instead of just pushing everyone on ramp and other stuff is very important, and that's what allowed them to get that site fully, you know, on lockdown.
Yeah, and we see Team 4 setting up for sort of a split, a little bit of a split. As Zeal just getting aggressive. I like to see you love to see that, especially on a pistol. You know, there's not a lot you can do, right? Just get aggressive, hopefully catch them off guard, but unable to get any kills. So Team 3 looking really, really good. Going into this bonus.
Absolutely, yeah. Winning those pistol rounds is very important. And, you know, when you are on a pistol round, you gotta, you know, try to make those weird situations, and that's what they tried on mid, but they just did not they didn't execute on that. They didn't have their flashes in on time. Sure, they smoked this link where Sage is currently right now, but it's just, I would honestly say pistol round is very much a coin flip. And see how this bonus / buy works for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you are Team 3, you want to play those like closer angles, right? You have all Spectres. You know, you want to play the tight angles. Gudetama just making a lot of noise. Finally able to jump up, but Luckless not holding a gun, instead holding the paint shells. So Sage able to get out relatively unscathed. They're gesturing towards B at the moment. But still some presence on A, as we see off screen. Zeal not winning the 1 against Hunky Monkey despite having the better gun. So the attackers already on the back foot on their buy round. Gudetama not going to be coming up on top though, so immediately 4v4 as Heaven Control now given up. So Atomic Knight and Eligma PP, you guys are in a really bad position. But It's okay. Look, it seems like it's okay. Funky Monkey, he's made his way mid, taking back that
One
heavy
enemy
control. Atomic
remaining.
Knight getting one makes the job a little bit easier now. Funky Monkey now with a gun, with the
Spike
Vandal.
planted.
Spots where the spike was planted, but it's okay. Mies with a clean headshot. And, I mean, Team 4 narrowly escaping.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what happened there. Like, you know, Asin went down on A and Jet got that gun, but that just wasn't enough to, you know, follow through. I think that, you know, rotation that came in really late just ended up allowing his entire team to just slowly, you know, crumble one by one. But really well played by Team 3 there.
All things considered, right, that was your bonus. You did kill 3 of them, so Team 4 already on a broken bye coming into this 4th round. That's Gudetama. Oh, with the Grimwall peek. Not gonna get anything though. Gets damage out, but immediately healed up by this guy.
Damage, yeah, where did that go? Nowhere, it got fully healed.
It's okay. Shield. Come on. No shields. No shields. You know? It's okay. Funky Monkey getting spotted by the cabbages, immediately forced to retreat.
Here.
To see Team 4 taking a lot of space off the back of those Seekers. It's chasing Atomic Knight. They know he's here. Spraying through the smoke. Able to take out Zeal. Oh,
Spike
Zeal
planted.
unable to catch the timing. Unable to catch the gap in the bullets.
That is a Valorant moment.
Oh, yeah. Valiant moment indeed.
I
Luckless,
know exactly.
great paint shells coming in. And doing a lot of damage, but gets taken out as he tries to peek. Azin with the ult. Cypher getting the intel. Knows exactly where they are. And Mies with 3 to finish off that round.
This match is very even so far. Personally, on split, if I was playing this match, I would try to get it even as much as possible on offense, because offense is very hard on this map. But so far, you know, they're bringing it back with guns, and they're doing a really good job. I love how you know, Asin just puts that trip there just for information, because information is king. Knowing where enemies are, knowing where you could go is very important. And with a site where you have a mid, A, and a B, rotations are very strong.
Oh yeah, and you know, oh, look at PP. Barely avoiding those nades. Luckless, also evading death. 9 HP in a dream. But the Sky has been taken out, so he will not be healing that back up.
Yeah, those head glitches are very interesting.
Oh yeah. As we see now, Team 4 with the execute. Dashing forward, Zeal already on the site, but you didn't check. You didn't check the dump, you didn't check back site. Funky Monkey not able to confirm the kill with those nades. Marshall from Liquid BB. Oh my god!
Spike planted.
Valorant is a horror game. Gudetama, great kill towards the mid side. Very winnable. Both these players extremely low. So if Gudetama, honestly, if he just runs onto site and just sprays, he will kill both. He can and will kill both.
We have an interesting.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Catches Luckless on the timing, but the molly, the orbital strike. Yep, there it is. Gudetama.
So that was a very premature orbital strike, I'm gonna be honest. But I mean, it
yeah,
worked.
but it should work. I mean, like, you're still alive, right? And yep, there it is. Like, even if Gudetama gets the kill there, it's still going to be a dicey defuse overall. But yeah, a little early, but it's okay. It's okay. It works out.
Yeah, I mean, both teams will be able to buy here, so just be another version of this match. I really love that mid control that they pushed out for on site. It's just, you can't really fight those head glitches, because I would say it's a coin flip, and that's why Luckless was so low early, I mean, on site, but pushing through, getting that site control, winning that main fight after, you know, you put some presence mid was very important, and that's what allowed them to get site. And that jet play was just very unlucky. I mean, you know, that rotation was really smart, and they got the pick, but it just, yeah, unlucky.
Yep. You know, it happens. It happens. As you see, Asin and the entirety Team 4, they're taking that mid control. And they're taking site control while they're at it. Zeal already all the way in the backside. The flash comes out. They line up. Luckless not able to get the kills, but Mies will clean it up. Immediately traded back though, so it's a 3v3 off the bat. Spike going down now as Atomic Knight spraying the wall. Not really gonna hit anything there. But
Very
he does
good
have the
trade
lockdown. Yeah. He does have the lockdown. I mean, anything can happen. Seeker's coming out for the defending, Seeker's coming out for the attacking team as the Killjoy lockdown coming up for the defenders. So Team 4 forced to clear themselves off of the site. Flashes come out every which way. Enigma P be able to get one. Fear Click gets the other, but Atomic Knight not able to confirm the final kills. And yeah, Team 4, I mean, they're coming back. They're showing the signs of brilliance.
Yeah, that was a very well done retake. Honestly, it didn't end up working, but I think if that jet fight, if Team 3's jet went there, that would have completely changed the entire match because everyone would have been pushed out by that KJ ult. So it's very interesting and very important to look at these individual fights and these individual matchups because that's what really causes the, that ripple effect for the entire team.
Ooh. Sneaky. They show presence here. They show one. Azin able to pick up both of them though. So very honestly, 2 for 1. You give your team the site. You give your team full control of A site. I mean
that,
give up a
honestly,
gun. But honestly, I think you take those.
Yeah, no, that was
Spike
Team 3. I would say like their whole goal was obviously they're taking a lot of mid control and they were
can
on
res
a save.
it too if they wanted to. If they want to try to win this round, but it doesn't look like
I don't think
they're
they
gonna
realized actually. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna commit the res this round at least.
Unlucky timing.
Oh
Last
no!
player
Oh no!
standing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
unlucky timing.
I think there's a lot of stuff to piece together there. So the reason why Team 3 pushed out onto mid there was because they were on a save round. They wanted to make something out of this heavy mid presence that they've been seeing. But that lurk from Azin and getting those shots in and getting 2 there was very pivotal in just winning that round because at that point it's like, oh, you're down on numbers and you don't have the guns, so and you don't have flashes, right? So you just gotta get in, try to make something out of it, and it was very unlucky. If they did that in any other round, it probably would have worked, but just it happens.
Also, a great heads up from Team 4, right? They're like, they're probably gonna rush mid, right? They're on a weak buy. Let's go A. Yeah, I think if they went for that res, maybe they would have had a fighting chance in that retake. But all things considered, not the world's worst eco round, as we see Funky Monkey getting a pick right off the bat. So already putting his team up ahead, as we see Team 4 creeping through mid, creeping towards A.
Careful.
Yep. They are going towards A. There it is. As we see Luckless coming out with 1 kill. And the Showstopper being infested by Luckless. Gonna find Jelly. Was on the site. Does have to give up his life for it. And Team 4, they get the plant down. 3v3 scenario. Well, Team 4 with the post-plant setup. They do have the orbital strike that can't come out. Should they need to? It looks like he's gonna invest it now. Dropping it right in front of him. Does get taken out, but it does slow down the retake. And Azin, I mean, I'm not sure I agree with that.
What do you not agree with, Tarso? Tell me.
I'm not sure. He just hopping out of heaven. Like, bro, calm down. It's not that lost yet. Orbital strike just finished. Like, take your time. Spike's landed for heaven.
I think placement and positioning is very important, and I think personally, Valorant players love pulling out their knife, so he was probably just trying to get to a place so he can get picks. But it happens. It happens. But what's very important to look at here is Funky Monkey still has his op. He got that op that round, and he's been keeping it this round into this round. So let's see if they can catch up. But they have an Zeal with an op too. So let's see if this works.
Oh, it's going to be a battle of mechanics. Who will come out on top? Funky Monkey not opting to peek. Zeal also not opting to peek.
I'm not changing options too. This is just way too interesting.
Yeah. Funky Monkey popping in the dash. Zeal gonna shoot first. No peekers advantage should be found here. Yep, Team 4. They're going to be picking up. Make that 2-player lead. Now 5v3 in favor of the attackers. They're all centered around B. They could slam the B site. Looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do. Messing the Sephiroth as well, so they know exactly where they are, just like the Moroccan Mysterio.
I don't know if you saw it on mid there. Sky fully missed her flash, which allowed for Sage to just fully pick her off.
Oh, timing. Oh, timing. Oh. Oh my God. Atomic.
enemy
Check his
remaining.
PC. What
Last
was that?
player standing.
1v1 scenario now. And oh, Luckless not quite able to get the flick onto the head. Atomic Knight clutching up for Team 3.
Turn out.
Dang, I'm gonna be honest. I fully thought that, you know, with Team 4 getting that op pick early on, that they would win that, but it just happens, man. If he had that CT control, if you don't put your crosshair enough to the left, and if you're not ready for that, you know, instant Ferrari peak type thing, you're just gonna miss it. It happens. Valorant is a game about all those headshots. It's not about tracking. It's not like Apex Legends, so it makes a lot of, you know, it happens. Don't worry about it. Just gotta go on to the next round.
Yeah, right. You're not playing Apex. You're not playing Overwatch. You hit your one shot. That's it. That's all you're allowed. 1 bullets. And you gotta make sure that you can make the most of that bullet.
Yeah, and we see that Zeal here is, even though he lost his op, he still has his ultimate here. So
yeah, he's gonna go for the Blade Storm. Likely gonna save up for that op next round. Zeal going mad aggressive down A as Funky Monkey spotted and smoked off. Mid control now fully in the hands of Team 4 as Zeal getting a kill onto Jelly. As ooh, Funky Monkey now. Will we see what happened? Oh no! Oh, Enigma PP creeping up from behind. And the Seekers being used by that Sky as in running away as the rest of his team takes Beast's site. Waiting to get the spike down, but Team 3 is all here. They're ready to execute. But as in gonna go down, gonna get his 1. So already Team 3 having the work cut out for him. This drop down, Fucklid not able to catch the timing. Funky Monkey getting a second kill on the Luckless on Raptors. Now 1v1 again. The flash around the pillar. Mies knows exactly where he is. Can he get the timing? No, Funky Monkey.
that's so unlucky. That's straight off the flash. That timing was insane. I think if honestly he got that flash off, maybe committing to that gunfight would have probably allowed him to win there, but it happens. That timing was very unlucky, and I'm gonna be honest, I fully thought that Team 4 was gonna win that round, and they had their numbers. They somehow had the numbers actually, because Jeff Lee died on A there, but you know, just very close retake on site, and very, very well played by Team 3 there.
Yeah, maybe if we could get a scoreboard look here.
Yeah.
That very Zeal not opting for the op despite having the money to do so. Which a little bit of an interesting decision, as Funky Monkey gonna be peeking out ramps with that op, so not much happening over there, so we don't need to really watch it too intently. As Zeal swinging out, not getting any kills, but will get spotted. The Seekers go out from Team 4 Cabbages to spot exactly where everyone else is
This
playing.
is a very interesting play here.
Okay, Zeal. Yeah, unlucky. Got caught by Jelly, who was peeking out of CT. Luckless now on site. Not gonna come out with anything though. So very.
Last player standing.
How do I put? How
Spike
else can I put this other than everywhere? It's just. This round.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like their whole plan here was they pushed 2 people on site. They win. You know, they try to make noise and then go to A. But for some reason, Team 4 didn't really commit on going to A there. They just went. They had 2 on B, and then they had 2 people in sewers. But they went, wait, never mind. Let's go back. I think if they went onto site and tried planting on A, that would have been good enough. You know, or if they fully committed on B, that would have been just as good. It was very unlucky that they lost their fights, and I really don't know why they rotated through mid. If people are currently, if they hear noise on B, they're gonna rotate through mid. So logically, you'd just go straight to A, and for some reason they doubled back. So a lot to analyze there. You know, it's an interesting
we
strat.
see an op battle.
It did not work out.
No op battles, no more. We had 1. That's gonna be it. I mean, Zeal has the money for an op. Like he could just take the op battle, but not opting to do so on attack. As Team 4 sprays down the sage wall, placed mid. I mean, those smokes from Team 3, honestly, kind of griefing. I'm not gonna lie. Those aren't exact. If I'm Team 3, I'm pissed at those smokes. But yeah, Me is now going for the site, spotting out the Killjoy utility. Zeal able to get around him, but the rest of his team cut off by it. Atomic Knight able to get one. Jelly. Okay, Jelly. I don't know how he did that. I saw him teleport and he gets a kill. As in, spilling out from heaven. Funky Monkey's behind him. Does he know?
One enemy remaining.
No. 7-5 half for Team 3. And, I mean, regardless, still very back and forth.
No, yeah, I mean, currently, if you see this matchup, you can be like, oh, Team 3 is winning here. And I would say that when you look at Split and you look at this offense and defense, you got to, assume that, offense is a lot harder. So, in a way, this is still very, very close and very, very balanced. Let's see where the pistol round will go and who it will really favor. That,
Oh, yeah.
Dude, these executions from Team 4 were really good on offense, but just somehow, Team 3 just kept on coming back. And or, did I flip it up again? No, I didn't. Okay. So, now that, on defense, you saw the Sage Wall was blocking up mid, but usually you'll see it on B main. So this is a very interesting mid push and honestly a good play because, pistol round is always a coin flip.
And also, Sage Wall, honestly, very strong on pistol round, right? Because you get what?
That's crazy.
Okay, as I was saying, Sage Wall honestly really strong on pistol round because your guns just aren't that great at breaking the wall. Your best shot will be knifing it, and you're left pretty exposed if you're knifing a wall. So, despite a tragic early pick, Team 3 flipping it on its head, getting 3 kills back to back to back. 2v4 retake. Atomic Knight, though, great swing out, picks up the gun, not able to kill it. Bees, who is raining terror from the skies, from heaven. We're trying to scout out the remaining players, and Funky Monkey.
What a shot. What a mid-air shot. I would be so upset.
There it is, nice shot.
It was literally a wallbang shot. You clip that. You call that clean aim, and you put that on YouTube, and people will like it. They'll view it.
Yeah, you're gonna put it in your next clip montage and use it as your part of your reel. Try to get picked up by some teams. Get yourself listed on VLR. But, eventually. But yeah, Team 3, right? They're forced enough, but it's gonna be 2 shotguns.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah. Surprise kill coming out.
Disconnect.
Oh, okay. With another disconnect, we'll see they choose to pause. As, again, we have no control over if they pause or not. Because Valorant custom games. Yeah, like Valorant custom games. So, Team 3, I mean, right? Better buy, spilling through, getting the kills they need. As yeah, Funky Monkey knows the sky is there.
I think that was fully just because of that disconnected. Hopefully that's not what dictates this match. I really think even though it's 9-5, this is a very close match and it's still very winnable. They just got to plant themselves down. This is the first full gun round from both teams, so I mean gun round. But,
Team 3 is gonna bonus, right? They got a flawless out. They're gonna want to bonus this. Team 4, they are looking to buy.
I love that Judge coming in from Bram. It's just interesting to see it come from a Bram rather than a Jet.
I mean, rat in your smokes, right? It's pretty useful. Pretty good strategy. I've seen it many times. I have a friend that like rats in his smokes as Brim with an op. So
I mean, there's a reason why he's not on this final matchup, is he? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean,
hey, shotguns.
Yeah, no, he doesn't go to Cal Poly, so it doesn't really count. Yeah, Goodisama, great wall on defense. They know someone's there. They're just gonna split him up for now. Cyphercade's coming through, gonna block the vision, but oh, Funky Monkey dashing straight in. He doesn't care, as they're unable to clean things up. Now, players flood out of heaven. Zeal has his work cut out for him. He's gonna get surrounded from above and below. Goodisama upgrading his gun, gonna be going for that spike plant. Now it's a 5v3 for Team 4. As Luckless making his way through. Gonna find one, but not able to find the
We're
other.
seeing
There's
another
still
disconnect.
Yeah. There's still a lurker towards mid.
Last player
But
standing.
yeah. The disconnect, the reconnect.
Dang,
Disconnected player. He is
I
coming. He is.
hey, I'm. Is there some DDoSing coming in and stuff like that?
Oh, okay, okay. Curious. I think we need to pause after the spike.
Let me do some. Yeah, I don't have the
'cause
cheat.
We
I
can't
can't.
pause
Yeah,
it.
I
We
can't
can't
pause.
pause it because we're spectating.
Yeah, they're gonna be using a timeout for this, which is pretty unfortunate. And honestly, like, I'm shocked they haven't actually used the timeout still now.
Yeah, timeouts are allowed,
Also-
especially as permitted within the game.
Okay, so yeah, this will have to be a timeout, which kind of sucks because I think this should obviously be a technical pause.
Yeah, I mean, again, they don't. It's really easy to pause because you just hit the pause match timer.
Oh, we went to cams. I was fully just massaging my eye. Allergy
Yeah.
season, man. I just it happens.
Oh yeah, for sure. Watch
Um,
Team 4 is gonna blame it on the disconnect. I mean, it is what it is. I think like people having internet issues on Team 4, it is
Yeah, man.
what it is. But yeah, you can go to the cheats, because if you do have tournament mode on, you can pause match timer in there, and everyone just can't move. Because again, this is a very well made custom game system where there is no built-in pause.
Yeah, I mean this.
Who knows why?
This
There
match has been very interesting, and it's I think a lot of it has come to just when you're on defense, you need to make sure that you're not taking these 1v4s. The entire enemy team is attacking you, and you got to make sure you're doing, you got to make sure you're pulling out and allowing yourself to push as a team, or doing retakes. And just right now, we see that team 4, right? Team 4
Yeah,
is just
four.
getting picked off one by one. So I think if they are stream sniping, listen to my words, because that will aid your
Yep.
your defense.
Yeah, here we are. Hopefully internet issues have been ironed out. As we move forward, we see mid control being taken by Team 4 very slowly. But it looks like they're not going to push up mid. They're going to be walking their way through sewer. Yeah, 4. Slipping their way into A very silently. That flash is going to give it away, though. Both teams popping a Skybird. Going to be prompting the fast execute now. Funky Monkey making his way up all the way into heaven. Drops back down. Meeks gets caught out. Gets taken. The
Spike
orbital
planted.
strike coming in, but it's a little too late. Doesn't really deny the plan. Doesn't really get much value. The rest of Team 4 not quite there. As Atomic Knight getting 2
One
some
enemy
way,
remaining.
somehow on the lurk. Now it's Zeal against the world. And not much going to come of it. 11-5 now for Team 3.
I'm honestly eating my words at this point. I went ahead and said that offense is hard on split. Not for Team 3. They've been pushing through. They have not lost a single round on offense, and they have minimum casualties. They're doing a very good job. Funky Monkey is leading the entire team with his insane executes, and it honestly looks like if they win this next one, it might just be closing out the match. But it ain't over until it's over, like Not Bolt said in the chat. But Gaming with Tony said it's over. Goofs. Let's see who's right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really isn't over until it's over. Right? Anything can happen. We've seen it. We've seen it in pro play. You've had it in your ranked games. Like, like literally yesterday, I came back from a 2-10. So, like, anything can happen. And speaking of anything can happen, looks like Team 4 happened to have scaled up mid. Team 3, sorry, have happened to scale up mid. As there's just a lot of flashing being traded every which way. Yeah, Team 4 just gonna give up heaven for now. Great wall from Gudetama just prevents that second angle of approach for the retake as everyone on Team 3 slowly makes their way through into the site. Freaklid has returned. Luckless does get a kill, but won't be able to confirm the second one. Now Freaklid, will he catch this timing? Oh, there it is. That's the power of the Judge in a smoke. Yeah. I think he's just gonna hide here. They're probably just gonna chill for a little bit, play
He
the.
wants that gun.
He wants that gun. He's trying to go for it. Honestly, if spam through the smoke. But honestly, if I were him, like at that rate, like just
Match
rat in the
point.
smoke and hope that they push you, because a lot you can do there. Or just like take another angle, but you know the heaven's walled, so if you break that, you'll know you're there.
Oh, I wanted a closer match. This is very unfortunate. I know. I love both
Yeah.
teams. I know people on both teams, and they're honestly doing a very good job. So even though even though Team 4 potentially might lose here, maybe they got it. But I mean, this matchup has been very close, and it's been very impressive by both teams.
Yeah, I mean, again, everything.
I love
right,
this wall on mid here.
Oh, you're a little ahead.
Whoops! Spoiler.
All things considered, though, right? They're doing it. They're trying their hardest, and I mean, like that first map was really close, really back and forth. It really just kind of feels like it was perhaps a little bit of a maybe there's a little bit lost. I don't know, but yeah. After that, Team 4 though, able to catch out Gudetama, and Mies clutching up. There it is. We'll make it, 1-2. Didn't even spray. He just tapped. And yeah, it's not over till it's over. Team 4 winning a round.
Hey, I mean, great round, guys. Asin got those picks on main, and then people just slowed it out. They slowed the game down and allowed them to push through site. And I think that's what really Team 4 needs to do. If they slow the game down, they can allow for them to push through. They're obviously very confident here and very cocky, so you gotta use that in a way.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this Team 4, right? Defense, they're gonna have their work cut out for them. Looks like Team 3, they're towards A, but there are 3 B, so it's a
You
A
should run.
B split. The
This
attacking
is-
Killjoy, they're faking A with the lockdown.
Very interesting play. Let's see if they,
Honestly,
they're
I don't
falling for it.
disagree. I've seen it many times before, but the Cypher utility is still there. So regardless, and they hear the Skybird go off, I think.
I've got
Yeah,
your
that's
trail.
gonna cue Team 4 to know. Okay, they've probably faked it. They have the trap wire set up. They're
Trap wire.
it is trap wire. That is the actual name of the ability.
It's not tripwire.
It's not tripwire. I looked it up the other day. It's not tripwire. Look at people getting a kill on the Luckless. Strickland running onto the site trying to do something with his judge. Zeal now coming in from heaven for the support. Runs over Ligma Peepee. The smoke blocking off any sort of
One
backup.
enemy
Zeal.
remaining.
And I don't know how Zeal lived that long. defeating
Zeal did not
Spike.
trust his teammate.
No, he
I'm
didn't.
gonna say that Zeal does not, trust his team. Let's make that clear. But no. Good job, but good execute there. Honestly, like, even though they fake that, you Cypher, you can't really fake Cypher, right?
Yeah.
Cypher's util will hold out there. It's one
You
of the only
faked the
utils in the
site
game that will
Cypher
stay no
was
matter
not
what.
on.
yeah, literally. Yeah, Cypher util will always stay. KHO util, it's all location based. Chamber is also location based, but Cypher will stay, and that's what allowed them to win that site. They waited to push off. They waited for them to play, for them to for them to plant, and then you went ahead with a really good retake.
Yep. Yeah, I think maybe less so a fake and more so a real is Team 3 on A this round, as me is aggressive in the smoke. He's gonna swing out, sees the turret, runs back in. Just kind of gets an idea of how many people are here. I mean, made it away with his life, so you take what you can get in that scenario. As Team 3, they've worked their way through mid, and it looks like they're gonna try to rejoin their team up in Vents. Brooklyn caught in no man's land, should have committed to somewhere, man. As a 5v4 now for Team 3. Zeal in a really good position to get some kills, but he's just gonna get smoked off. And me is getting overran on the site. And Zeal gets taken out before he can do anything. The weird interaction with the Raze boom bot now. It's Luckless. The only way he can win this is with an ace. He does have the ultimate. He does have the showstopper available. As oh no, oh no, oh no, they're just walking at him. Oh man,
Attackers win.
that's gonna be curtains for Team 4. Team 3, they will be taking the title. Slow VCT champions, the inaugural, the first ones at that.
I mean, congrats, Team 3. You just won the first slow VCT ever. You know, we got Funky Monkey up in here, Atomic Knight, Gudetama, Jelly, and Eligma. I'm not saying your name, but yeah, I mean, great job, guys. Great, amazing, plays from both teams. Even though Team 4 lost here, they did a good job, and they got to be proud of what they did. But overall, Team 3, you deserve it. You played really well, and you won this. You won this entire tournament. So good job.
Yeah, I mean, it's still right. Things kind of kind of silly. And valiant effort from Team 4, right? They played pretty hard, and again, like that first map was really competitive.
Mhm.
But if only that the glimpses of brilliance kind of pushed and sustained across the next two maps. Like that second map was just wow, not even close.
Yeah,
As
that was second map was very interesting, but Team 3 ended up, they ignored what happened on the last map. They were letting them come to a third map, and they just fully, did a great job and won the entire thing. I'm very proud of them. They had very good executes. They had very good plays.
I'm gonna pull someone in from Team 3 into here. Atomic Knight, you've been dragged to the broadcast. Hello.
By Glenn himself.
By me.
Oh,
on,
really? Yeah.
on Glenn's request. But yeah, again, congrats on the win, right?
Yep,
Big
thank you.
momentous dub for you. And honestly, like, I guess is anything you have to say about it? Just like the secret sauce, whatever.
Um, Mostly Glenn go kill, and then if we get kills, that's also pretty good. And yeah, somehow we won like 4 best of 3s with that, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, you guys fought your way through quite a lot. I mean, like, right? Like having, I think, did you guys have to play the extra match?
Yeah, so we did pretty bad in the first stage or whatever it was called, so we had to play an extra match at the beginning of the bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not shown on the stream because we can only fit so many stages on here. But yeah, I mean, still impressive stuff. I mean, right, like a team 4 really having just they look just a little bit like they were coming up on it actually, and
Yeah, they killed us on Haven. We had no idea what to do, but we were able to bring it back. So
yeah, I mean that Haven game was close. Like regardless, I think that was pretty good from really both teams. I guess you know what they say, warm up game, right? Warm up game. You know what they say.
yeah,
And yeah, you guys win some stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you guys you get a nice little hat and some energy drinks. I mean, what more can you
Yeah,
ask
good
for,
stuff.
right?
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I got
Yeah.
a question real quick. Atomic, who would you call out on the enemy team? Like, you got any compliments? You got, I mean, don't roast them, but any like shout outs for the enemy team
Um,
at all?
well, I think it was this fall, I played with Zeal in one of the tournaments, and he was destroying on Haven, like on Jet. So yeah, so he's insane. I mean, everyone on that team is pretty insane. Like the frog, I forget your names. I'm sorry, but whoever was on Sky and Cypher
I think it was
on that
Zed.
last match,
Yeah.
yeah. And then whoever was playing Reyna for the first 2 matches, they also destroyed us on Haven. Yeah. And
So
then
really, just anyone that destroyed you on Haven.
yeah, we I don't know. That was a pretty big stomp,
That was,
and
it
we
was
couldn't
well.
really do much about it. But
I mean, now, yeah, I mean, hey, got a second question for you. Now, how about your team? Who would you, call out on your team? What would you say your team did really well, and who would you, just shout out real quick?
um, well, I think everyone on my team played really well. So I'll start with Glenn because he actually dominated that last map. He was carrying us through that. Uh, Karina, I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but she was just IGLing through all our best of threes, and she was basically subbing the entire time since we always had a player missing. So that was really nice. Johnny,
Dedicated sub.
yeah, Johnny always pulled smokes, and he's literally cracked on Jet as well. He played Jet on some of our games, and he's amazing at opping. Jason, who had to leave for map 3, so we had to fill sub. He was also playing really well. And then our sub, Aligma, also, thank you for subbing. And
So how
yeah.
many subs did you have this game?
We only had 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
Just had to make sure, like, how many subs? 'Cause it
we
sounds
had
like-
we had 1 for the first 2 maps, but then yeah, someone had to leave, so we had to
Yeah, I
fill
mean,
in someone.
It happens. We're all college
Yep.
students. We got stuff
Yeah.
to do. You know, hopefully we're not playing Valorant 24/7, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll work out the prize distribution later on. Yeah. Congrats on the win, and just I guess I don't know, study for midterms.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
07, everybody.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for participating in the event, Atomic Night, and congrats. You won the entire thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
your team better than 9 others. Yeah.
The best in Cal Poly.
Yeah.
Don't know if I go that far.
Well, I mean, hey, is there anyone else that's doing our job? I don't
You're
think
the,
so.
you're the one who won.
we are the ones running it. I guess.
True. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that's it. Winners interview over. And with that, we're not gonna hold you all any longer. We all have lives to live. It's a Thursday night. We got shit to happening, but once again, congrats to Team 3, which I think like they do have an actual name. Capybaras. They do have an actual name. That we have not used at all ever in any of our messaging across all of SLOVCT. Don't worry, that'll be different next time.
Yeah, man.
No, so it's a day. It's a year of firsts for us here, and it's the first Valorant event, intramural event we're doing. So, thanks everyone for coming out. Whether you're watching, whether you helped us, on the ground, whether you were subbing, whether you played on a team, production and any the limited productions that we were able to do. Thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks everyone for that put on the event. Right, Audie helped a lot. Brian, Lou, who is not here at this moment, who's even though he said he would be. And then here I am streaming it for all of you. So yeah, I mean, Cal Poly Esports on all our socials. Remember, keep up to date with what we're gonna do. We have a lot of big things happening next year, so you don't want to miss any of them. Especially if you're a current student at Cal Poly and will be a student a student at Cal Poly next year. You don't want to miss any of our cool things that we're pushing towards next year. And yeah, I mean, Audie, you have anything else?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. Thank you for participating in the event, playing on every single one of these games. This is a big time commitment for every single student. Thank you so much for watching the entire broadcast. This is just the start. This is our first intramural tournament. We will be having a lot more. Cal Poly Esports will be growing. Valorant and League will be following. So yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, Brian, for hosting. I mean, all of basically SLOVCT. I was helping him with stuff, but it was mostly Brian, and it's understandable that he was, busy and couldn't make this broadcast. But shout out to Belu because he did a lot for this event. But overall, yeah. So thank you so much for coming out to the event. Hopefully, we will see you, next year. And if you do want to help us out with, organizing the events, being on board, and potentially even, leading the D1, D2 teams, let us know because we're looking for people.
We do have an event this Saturday. I will say, if you wanna go to our graveyard, we're gonna walk over there as a bunch of gamers touching grass. We're gonna go have a picnic out there. So if you want, I think it's 1 o'clock at the by the entrance, I think. So yeah, if you want to participate in that, you totally can. Yeah, you heard it here first or second. And yeah, and with that, I mean, have a great rest of the school year. We're almost done. What is it? Week 7? Is it week 7 or is it week? It's week 7.
Dude, I
That's
haven't been to class
crazy
in
to
a
think
week.
about. It's week 7 already. Like school year is coming to a close. All our semester friends are already celebrating their summer. So you got this. Hang in there. Study for your midterms. End the year strong. We'll see you guys in the fall.
All right. See you guys.